Welcome to the Cafe. This is our virtual cafe where we're always here to remind you how powerful you are and then give you tips, strategies, and resources to design the life of your dream because we know you can. Everything is energy. I am Elizabeth, and I am the author of the book Building Spiritual Muscle and an intuitive channel. And it is always my pleasure on Sunday to host this show for my posse. That is the group of guides and angels that I work with. And I tune in before the show to find out what's the best way, what's the message I need to share, what's the best way of sharing that message. And as I was piddling around, some of you may not be aware of that word, but as I was piddling around this morning, I kept hearing journal, journal, journal. I said, but how is that a message? That's a tool. And they said, yes, the message this week is to share a tool that will help you to understand the energy that is flowing through your life. Now, I heard that, that rolling of eyes like, oh, is that all she has to share? I've tried that before. Well, the guides say that you need to try it again because only you can tell you what you need to do. And you, instead of running around to everybody else asking them, what do they think? What should you do? You need to first check in with you. And one of the best ways that you can do that is through journaling, through writing. Now, I know because I am not a writer. I know you're looking over her shoulder and seeing the book, but it took me 9 years to birth the book because I do not consider myself a writer. So if that is your excuse, throw it away because nobody's going to read this journal. It's only up to you. Nobody's going to check the spelling. Nobody's going to criticize what you think. This is a tool for you to talk to you. So, since we got over that, and if you have any other excuses why journaling isn't for you, just write them down in the comments. If you still have some objection to assisting yourself in knowing what you need to do. Now, when I say journal, I know automatically because I have suggested this tool and I've been using this tool for over 20 years. People think of the very pretty ones that are all decorated and that cost $15 and $20. Yeah, nope. I don't want you to get hung up on having to have the perfect journal. I just want you to get you a notebook. And this is one of the tools that when you're working with me is the first tool that I require my clients to use. Because if you can't commit to you for 3 pages, Lord knows you're wasting my time. So you gotta first commit to you. So now you can get a small journal. You can use one like this. You can use one like this. You can use one like this. It really doesn't matter the size of the journal. Now you are going to be doing morning pages or 3 pages of writing. Now, I first got this idea from Julia Cameron, who wrote the book or has written the book, The Artist's Way, but it has morphed into more than um, how I first started using it. So I'm going to share with you how I'm using it now and how my community is using it right now to be effective. So because the first thing they say, I don't have time to write. I'm not a writer. Hey, can I do it in on the computer? No. I have found that the most effective way to do this type of writing is to put pen to paper. When we're talking energetically, remember that your hand is connected to your heart. There is something that happens when you are actually writing opposed to using um, opposed to using technologies. So, first, nope, not the word processor. I would suggest, if that's the last resort, but I would suggest for our purposes that you get a notebook, okay? And like I said, the size doesn't matter. But I'll give you a couple of tips that will help you, especially if you are not accustomed to writing, all right? Um, you are going to get the wide rule one, okay? There is a difference. It says wide rule, okay? You are going to skip lines. Notice mine. Skip lines. Write big, okay? But the goal is to get 3 pages every day done. It's you talking to you. So when you sit down, the first thing that I want you to do is to say thank you. Thank you. You're really thanking the universe for allowing you this opportunity to listen to you. Now, you may find yourself, because I know, like I said, this is the number one tool that I use. I've had many different objections to it. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Well, babe, before you address other people, why don't you spend 15 minutes, a half an hour up early before everybody else and set your own agenda? Well, I don't have time. Well, then perhaps you don't have time to pay me, because the only thing that is going to make a difference is if you take responsibility to listen to you. So, first thing, after you said thank you for, and thank you for the the day. Thank you for breath. Thank you for whatever pops into your mind. Remember, nobody else is reading this. And then you may want to rant. You may, I don't know why I'm doing this. That crazy lady with the purple hair on that TV show said that this would help, but boy, oh boy, or you may be ranting. Look at him. He's over there snoring, and I'm up here trying to write. Write all of that down, write it nice and big. And when you finish ranting, I want you to take a deep breath, because I can I have not met a client who has been able to rant for 3 pages. Okay. So you may find that by the top of the second page, you have finished your rant and you're ready to take a breath. And then ask yourself, like a patient parent, Like, well, what do you want? You know, what is it you want? And I'm telling you, I'm finding that the more specific you get with stating what you want, I want to be happy. Well, what does that mean? How does that show up for you, baby? Um, I want to make money. Well, how much money do you want to make? Write all of that down because they say, think it, ink it. We are taking it out of the dream world and putting it down as a concrete plan for for our workers. You're the architect. You are the designer of your life. So you have to be specific about how you want happiness to show up for you. And then ask, once you finish writing your goal, then ask for the people, places, thoughts, feelings, and ideas that will help you move closer to your goal. And if you still are not finished, ask, what's one thing that I can do to move myself closer to my goal? And when you get down to the end, just say thank you and put it away. I challenge you to do this for 7 days. I don't want you to read back over it. I just want you to write, and I want you to set it to the side and go about your day, taking that. Remember, you met with you, and you know that you've already set in motion that one thing that you need to accomplish today. So, regardless of everything else, you're remembering there's one thing that we need to accomplish today, and you're using it. You are making a decision to design your life the way you want. And then I know it's simple, but it's not easy. It's not easy because it requires you to take action and be consistent and patient. If you're ready to, I truly believe, I know you can have, be, do anything that is your desire if you are willing to work for it and you get the right information to do it, and the help to do it. So, like I said, if you're ready to design your life, if you're ready to get out of overwhelm, we challenge you to see how many days can you do it and see if it doesn't get clearer. See if things don't seem to work out a little bit better for you. So, and I'd love to know how it goes for you. If this video makes a difference for you, go ahead, hit that thumbs. Let me know that you like it. So as we continue on, we'll know that this is one topic that we need to really get into because it's making a difference for you. I'd love for you to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you go ahead and hit that bell, and we'll let you know whether if we're live or when I'm releasing the video. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Kay Elizabeth Green, as I said it, the author of Building Spiritual Muscle, where it is my joy, it is my pleasure to assist you in designing your life by reminding you how powerful you are and then helping you to tap into your GPS system too so that you can navigate and have a happy, healthy, and joyous life. And if you want to work with me on one-on-one, please, the link is down below. go ahead and schedule a visit. I do. I am planning something really exciting for all of you who are ready to be creators and you got the ideas. You just need to know how to be able to present it. I got you covered. And of course, building spiritual muscle, the essentials of creating the life you want is on its way, and we're going to be running it in September. So I think that's it. And I want to encourage you now. Like I said, I challenge you 7 days, just write. And if you can't get to the end of the 3 pages, um, that's so no, that isn't okay. I'm being your coach. Just like I said, do 10 sit-ups. Now you may have to stop for a minute and go home. You may even comment on it. Well, I'm almost at the bottom of this page. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm gonna push on because what you are learning is discipline, consistency, and patience because the only one that can create and choose and do your life is you. So I encourage you to do that. With that, and always let me know down in the comments how I can help you. May light, love, and plenty of laughter accompany you on your path. Until next time, I am Elizabeth. May you have a blessed one.